Alright, what is up guys? It's your boy JImmygotsoul with a video. Today I'm going to talk about using your iPad as a second screen or as a monitor itself. And it's quite simple to do. All it takes is a free app, a capture card, and any device of your choice. Today I'm going to use the Nintendo Switch, and I also have the Logitech G Cloud that I'm going to use to present it as a second screen. But you also can use it for your Xbox Series X, your PS5, anything that takes an HDMI, whichever system you use to your liking. So basically, first you need is a capture card, which I have right here. I got this from Amazon. Basically, you can get one of these for like 10-15 bucks. It's rather cheap to get one of these here. Secondly, you're going to need this app here called Orion. It is a free app. Now, this app here acts as if it's like an old school CRT TV. It also presents like 4K as well too. They have a deal going on right now where you can unlock the full version of the app, which would give you the 4K compatibility and also a few other things. I think it's normally like $19.99, but for $4.99 for a free app that can do this, I say it's worth it. So when you go in here, you go into the app here, it has this cool like little setup here. Basically it acts like it's a box. You just pretty much pull it to open it up. So basically at this point here, it tells you what you need. Now they do have a recommended capture card that they recommend that you use, but anyone works. But this is how it looks here, like the old CRT kind of setup there. And then what you'll do is you will connect your capture card to it. Now in order to use this actual iPad, you need a iPad that has iOS 17. And also that it takes a USB-C on it. It will not take the lightning cable. That one will not work. So be mindful of that. If you don't have an iPad that takes a Type-C, you will not be able to use this. Although this app is free, I did pay $4.99 to open it up and do all these type of things. It's so simple to actually start to use it. So I'll get everything set up here and then we'll show you how the actual app works. All right, so let me hook up the capture card here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, now it says here that it wants to access the camera. We'll hit okay. Now it wants to access the microphone for the sound. Now here it's noticing that there's something that's hooked up as far as the capture card. Now the only thing that I have to do is hook up my HDMI. And what I'm going to do first as far as hooking it up is I'm going to hook up my Logitech G Cloud to it. So basically I have a HDMI to Type-C that hooks up to the G Cloud here. And basically I'm just connecting the HDMI. All right, so you see that quick, within a couple seconds, it recognizes our G Cloud here and we're able to access this as a screen. All right, so there's a couple features here that you can use. You can upscale it to 4K. There's also the CRT option of it. We'll just click the CRT here. Now you have a different couple options as far as the CRT goes. This makes it look like, you know, the old school TVs where you were using the Dreamcast and, you know, your Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, whatever system you're using back in the day. I know there's some people out here who are collecting that actually use the CRT. I do have one downstairs, so this gives you that particular, you know, nostalgia if you want. There's different versions of it. There's different types here that you can use to kind of give it that feel. I don't like it. I'll upscale it to 4K here. As you can see that it definitely upgrades it here. There's no lag here with it, with the G Cloud. Now I do know with the Nintendo Switch there's a slight lag when you are using it with the Nintendo Switch there. I will show that after, you know, we're done here, and I'll hook up the when I'm done here and I hook up the Nintendo Switch. So let's just turn on a game here and we'll see how this works. We'll do Street Fighter. As you can see, it works here. Now I know you may ask, if you are having your port occupied by the capture card here, how would you keep your iPad charged? Now with the Magic Keyboard here that I use here, there is a port behind it that actually charges the keyboard that charges the iPad. Now it's not a very, you know, strong connection there, but it keeps the iPad charged while you game. So that's a good thing. Now another thing too that you can use, since you don't want to use the G Cloud as an actual controller, you can hook up a controller Bluetooth. It can be, you know, Xbox controller, PS5 controller. You can use the 8-bit DO controller. I prefer to use the 8-bit DO controller when I'm playing a game like this. So this here is just to show you how easy this actually is, how it actually works. At the most, you'll be spending $5 to make this work. It's very simple to do. There's nothing but, you know, buying a capture card, which you might already have one, that, you know, runs you $15 on Amazon. At most, you're spending $20 for a capture card and $5 to unlock the 4K settings. You can see how good it works here. As someone who, you know, travels a lot, goes on, you know, trips, and I'm in hotels a lot, sometimes I would carry my whole entire system with me, and I would have a, you know, a small like travel monitor with me. This here just makes my setup a whole lot easier, a whole lot simpler, since I can actually use my iPad, which I already take with me already, as a monitor. So you can hook up anything to it. Like I said, you can hook up your PS5, but they're all, you know, some alternatives here that you can use it. Like I said, I'm using a G Cloud where you can do remote play. You can just have your handheld there. But if you are someone that wants to use an actual monitor like myself, or have that option, is right here. Again, the app that I'm using is Orion. There is a couple more apps out here that you can use as far as, you know, allowing the iPad to be a monitor. Out of all the apps that I've used, this one's the best one. And again, like I said, it's free. You can't go wrong with free, and you can't go wrong with the display of how it looks, how it works, how, you know, it goes. But yeah, it's perfect. Now, I know some people are, you know, Android users. They might already have this option already for them. I'm an Apple guy. You know, this is just what I use. So, like I said, I'm going to try it with the Nintendo Switch next. So just give me 1 second to hook that up, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have the Nintendo Switch hooked up here. We'll try some Mario Kart here. Like I said before, there is a slight lag when it comes to Mario Kart here, but I'll show you here shortly. So I mean, so far this is it's good. It doesn't seem to be having any issues here. It's actually working pretty fine. So like I said, the screen is fine. It's the iPad, so you know what you're getting yourself into. If you have this iPad laying around, you can use this as a second screen. I think this is pretty cool. Like I said, the app name is Orion. That's O-R-I-O-N. If you go look it up on the Apple Store, you can find it. I'm not sure as far as, you know, on Android, if they're for Android or not, if they're strictly just for Apple. But yeah, this is Mario Kart here on the Nintendo Switch. It's working quite fine. We could try another game here just to show you guys how it's working. But let me set that up and be right back. Alright, so here's the gameplay for Metroid Prime here. This is on the Switch here, but you can see here, yeah, it just works perfectly fine. There's no issues. Seems to be good. So all in all, I do recommend this. If you guys got any time, if you got an iPad, if you're looking to play something as a secondary monitor, if you're playing something as a main monitor, like I said, I do recommend this. Again, the app is Orion. All you need is the app Orion, a capture card, and any system of your desire. If you want to play the PS5, PS4, 3, whatever you want to play. As long as it takes an HDMI cord, or if you have the connections to swap anything that takes any other cord, you can use it. Like I said, the quality of the picture is great because it is an iPad. Again, you do need the iOS 17. You need an iPad that takes a Type-C connector, and you're good. So again, I appreciate you if you stayed to the end of the video. I definitely appreciate you staying. Again, like, comment, subscribe. There's more videos to come. Again, it's your boy JImmygotsoul. Peace.